and it let the fertilizer soak down much easier inside of the soil. So the plants will actually start to respond very quickly after you fertilize. $990 for this. So this is the coprid, and this is an insecticide, and this is an insecticide as well, but specific insect. So this is an insecticide as well, my viewers. Hopefully you all are actually seeing. And this right here is actually production that I'm going to use to spray the plants with as well for the bearing. And this is 2020 leaf fertilizer, my viewers, that I am going to use also. I am going to use sulcox as well for fungus, and I am going to use diatine as well for fungus as well, my viewers. So they said that the both of these, the sulcox and the diatine, work well. So I actually always use the both of them together, and I actually get great result. So I am going to spray the Scotch bonnet pepper plants today, and I am going to spray the thing and come on the left side of the plant. Maybe this string needs to come up a little bit. Okay. So I will take it and wrap it around the stem of the tomato plant. Welcome back to my channel, my viewers and my subscribers. I am just here today, and I am going to take you guys along with me on the farm today. I am going to do a lot of work today on the farm. So the first thing that I am going to do this morning, I am going to fertilize my Scotch bonnet pepper plants. So for all of my viewers that actually saw the harvesting video yesterday, I was actually planning to give you guys show you guys the way how I fertilize my plants and the way how I spray my plants. But my viewers, I was actually getting very busy. I got something to go ahead and do, so I have to went ahead and go away from the farm. So I'm going to show you guys in today's video how I actually fertilize and spray, and what kind of spray I use on my Scotch bonnet pepper plants. So I am going to prevent them from mite and insect and stuff, so you guys can stick and stay for that. I am going to prune some of my tomato plants. I am going to fertilize some cabbage plants and stuff. So it's a lot today, my viewers. So if this is your first time to my channel, my name is Shandon, and welcome back to the Hilltop Farm. So please remember to like, comment and subscribe if you are not already do so. One love, stay tuned. So here you guys can actually see these are the Scotch bonnet pepper plants that I am going to be fertilizing today and spray. So some of them, my viewers, are, as you guys can see, that they are looking very healthy, but they need some fertilizer to boost the size of the peppers that is actually bearing on the plant. Right here as well, this pepper plant is actually very huge, as you guys can actually see. So I have the iron fork right here. Right there I have the goat manure inside of that bag right there, and I have the fertilizer right there. So I'm going to throw the goat manure inside of that bathtub right there. So this is the way the pepper plants are actually looking right over here as well. So coming along up here, my viewers, you guys can actually see that this plant right here is not looking that happily. So I am going to spray them, my viewers. As you guys can see that some fungus is actually right here on the leaves. So I'm going to show you guys the way, whenever time you saw your pepper plant started to curl, the leaf of the plant started to curl just like this, that means insect is actually on the plant that they call mite is actually harming the plant, but it is not visible for someone to actually see with their bare eye and actually see. So I am going to spray the plants, my viewers, to prevent it, because I purchased the spray. I actually finally get the spray to purchase after all of my bell pepper plants that was actually growing right there. The mite actually killed all of them, my viewers. and this is the time I actually get it. So I am going to spray my Scotch bonnet pepper plants because they are actually spreading a bit, not a lot, my viewers, from the old bell pepper plants that was actually growing right in that section right there, coming over on the Scotch bonnet peppers. So I am going to spray the Scotch bonnet pepper to prevent them from actually getting badly damaged from the spider mite. Over here as well, you guys can actually see that it is actually on these leaves. So I'm going to show you guys how I do it, or how I spray the plants, so you guys can actually stay tuned right here as well. The Scotch bonnet pepper plants are looking very beautiful, and these cabbages right here, I am going to take you guys along. I am going to fertilize these cabbage as well today. I am going to give them their final dose of fertilizer, and I will speak a lot more and how often I actually fertilize my cabbage and how many times I fertilize them. So right here you guys can see, so you guys can actually stay tuned. So what I am going to do now, my viewers, I am going to mold the root of the plant, then I fertilize, then I add the goat manure, and then after I finish all of the plants, I will come ahead and actually spray the plants. And I'm going to show you guys how I spray them as well. So stay tuned and keep watching. So the first thing that I'm going to do, my viewers, I'm going to use the iron fork to till the soil around the root of the plant first. So when you do it like this, my viewers, when you till the soil, for all of who do not know, it let a lot of oxygen go down to the root of the plant, so the plants will actually be very healthy when you till the soil around the root of it. And it let the fertilizer soak down much easier inside of the soil, so the plants will actually start to respond very quickly after you fertilize. I'm going to try and throw out the goat manure. And whenever time you're actually fertilizing your Scotch bonnet pepper plants, my viewers, maybe someone will ask, how often do we actually fertilize? For actually me, when I am actually fertilizing the plants, I can judge the plant and look on the plants, my viewers, depending on the size of the fruits that you're actually getting, the pepper from the plant, depending on the size. If you find out that the sizes of the pepper started to get smaller, you can actually fertilize the plants. You can judge off of the leaf of the plants. If the leaf is actually started to change color, you can actually fertilize the plants as well. It is dependent on a lot of different stuff, my viewers. Maybe you got some person who actually fertilize their Scotch bonnet pepper or their pepper plants, like maybe every 2 weeks You have person who can actually do it every month and stuff. So it's different type of way, my viewers. So you actually have to try your best if this is your first time growing pepper and see what works best for you. So you can actually maybe fertilize every 2 weeks or every 3 weeks or every month and see what works best for you. But I can actually judge the pepper plants, my viewers, just by looking at it, looking at the pepper plant and actually know if it needs fertilizer, yes or not. But I actually harvest a lot of pepper. I harvest 16 pounds of pepper yesterday from these pepper plants. So I know that they actually lose a lot of nutrients and stuff. So I am going to, or they use up a lot of nutrients. So I need to actually add some more nutrients to the plant. So that is what I am actually doing today. And I am going to spray them as well to prevent them from fungus, and I'm going to prevent them from insect and all of that. So I'm going to show you guys the kind of chemical and stuff that I use on the Scotch bonnet pepper plant. So just stay tuned and keep watching. So I'm going to fertilize them now. So I am sprinkling the fertilizer away from the root of the plant, and I will throw the goat manure all over the top of the soil. So I think I have quite a lot. I have 2.5 bags of goat manure. So I have a lot to actually use. So I am just going to add a lot of the goat manure around the root of the plant. So that is the first one. Moving on to the second one now, my viewers. And I am only going to show you guys 4 of them, and then I am going to go ahead and I am going to finish all of them, and then I will take you guys back and show you the finished product. And always remember, my viewers, if you actually throw the fertilizer close to the root of any of your plants, it will actually burn down the plants, depending on the amount of fertilizer you are actually using. So that is it for now. So I need you guys to actually stay tuned. So this is the way down below of the Scotch bonnet pepper plants are actually looking, where I add the fertilizer and the goat manure over here as well. So later on in the evening, my viewers, I am going to come ahead and water all of these plants. You guys can see, looking very wonderful, going straight along up there. So welcome back now, my viewers. I am just here now and I am going to show you guys the kind of chemical that I use to, some of them is my first time using it, and not some of them, my viewers. One of them is the first time I am actually using it, and I am going to show you guys the I'm going to show you guys all of the other ones that I use in my previous videos, or what I used to spray the plants before. So I am going to get ready and I am going to show you guys. So right here is the first one, my viewers. This is my first time using this spray, and they said that it is actually good for mite. So I am going to use it to spray the plants with. So here you guys can actually see it is new Mectin spray, my viewers. I pay $4,990 for this. So this is the coprid, and this is an insecticide, and this is an insecticide as well, but specific insect. So this is an insecticide as well, my viewers. Hopefully you all are actually seeing. And this is right here is actually production that I'm going to use to spray the plants with as well for the bearing. And this is 2020 leaf fertilizer, my viewers, that I am going to use also. I am going to use Sulcox as well for fungus. And I am going to use Diatine as well for fungus as well, my viewers. So they said that the both of these, the Sulcox and the Diatine, work well. So I actually always use the both of them together, and I actually get great result. So I am going to spray the Scotch bonnet pepper plants today, and I am going to spray the tomato plants as well, the younger ones. So I'm going to get started with the mixing. Wow, I should tie my hair so you guys can actually stay tuned. So I'm actually going to get started now, my viewers. So I am going to get started to spray now, my viewers, and the most difficult place to actually spray the chemical is actually down below the leaf of the plant, underneath the leaf of the plant. So the mite is actually underneath the leaf of the plant, so I need to turn the nozzle of the spray pan underneath and try to spray the lower part of the leaf as well as the top. So I'm going to get started now. So that is it for the Scotch bonnet pepper, my viewers. So I am going to move on now, and I need to fertilize the cabbage plants. Then I will go ahead and prune the tomato plants and train them to actually go up on the trellis. So stay tuned. So welcome back to my channel, my viewers and my subscribers. I am just here today and I'm going to take you guys along while I am actually pruning my tomato plants, and I'm going to show you guys how to prune your tomato plants if you actually need bigger heel from your tomato plants. And I'm going to show you guys as well how to train the tomato plants to actually climb up the trellis. So if this is your first time to my channel, my name is Shandon and welcome back to the Hilltop Farm. If you are not already subscribed, please consider doing so and stay tuned for a lot more videos. So one of the stuff that I am actually thinking about, my viewers, I am actually thinking if I should put all of the videos that I am actually, the work that I do from in the morning in one video, I actually should separate the video. So by now and the time to upload, I will actually figure it out. So if you guys didn't saw, you can actually check back the previous videos and stuff as well. Or when I was actually building the cellos and all of that, I will maybe link the video down below in the description so you guys can actually check it out as well. Further ado, I will actually go ahead now and show you guys. Sorry about that. My viewers, these tomato plants should have been, I actually should have been coming and actually started to train the tomato plants to go up on the trellis. But I want to show you guys how the tomato plants are actually growing and all of that. So I need the tomato plants to grow out a bit so you guys can actually see very easily or have a great understanding of what I am actually trying to show you guys. So one of the main reasons I actually prune the tomato plants is to get a bigger heel of tomato for the fruit to actually be bigger. The second thing, my viewers, when you prune off most of the lower leaf of your tomato plants, it is less or much harder for fungus to be spreading rapidly in your garden. Whenever time the leaf at the lower part of the plant the soil started to wet and splash on the leaf of the plant and keeping moisture on the leaf of the tomato plants, it will easily catch fungus and it will start to spread rapidly in your garden or your farm. So the most of the lower leaf, if you can actually prune them off of your plants, it will be very great for the tomato plants. And your bell pepper as well and your Scotch bonnet pepper as well works great. So I am going to show you guys how I do it on this plant right here. So the first thing that I need to do, 3 branches is actually right here, my viewers. As you guys can visibly see, one of them is actually right here in my hand, and then you have one right here, and then you have one right here. So I am going to take out the smaller ones and the lowest one. So I will take off this branch. And I will take out the smaller ones that is actually coming out down below the first fruit clustered right here, or the blossom. So I will take off the lower leaves because the lower leaves are actually taking away a lot of nutrients as well, my viewers. But I don't cut the stem, I don't cut the leaf. Like the tomato leaf, I don't cut it close to the stem of the tomato. I actually leave a little small piece. Hopefully you guys are actually seeing. I am going to see if you guys are actually seeing. Okay, you guys are actually seeing. So I don't cut all of it. I leave a little piece of it right there so it can actually dries up very easily. And I don't put a big cut on the plant. So I am going to train this one now. So I will be taking the string and come on the left side of the plant. Maybe this string need to come up a little bit. Okay. So I will take it and wrap it around the stem of the tomato plant. Just like that. And a branch is actually coming out right here as well. So I will went ahead and take out this branch as well. So I only need one branch and the fruit clustered to actually keep on growing up right there. So I will be training this one right here as well. Wrapping it around. So that's the way I do it, and I will actually move on to another plant and show you guys as well. Taking out the branch. that is actually popping up. Right on this plant right here, my viewers, it is actually looking pretty funny. So what I will do, a branch is actually going inside of here. I will take one of the branch. Look how healthy is these tomato plants, my viewers. And I'm going to spray them soon as I finish as well to prevent them from fungus and insect. I need to actually take out one of these branches. I'm going to take out this one because this one is actually smaller than this one, and it started to show some blossom right there, or fruiting. It is going to start to fruit, so I will be wrapping it around, but the leaf right here is very difficult. Okay, my viewers, right there. And I will be wrapping this one as well. Okay, so that one is going to go up on that string, and I need to take off these lower leaves. And I will be taking away these leaves that I actually taken off and throw them away, my viewers. I need to actually wrap this one and train it to go up on the trellis, but it is going to be very difficult because of the string. Okay, right there. So this one is going to continue train to go up on this branch or this string right here, just like that. Moving on to another one. So some of them, my viewers, do not really grow out as their full potential, as how I should be actually training them. Some of them just started to grow, so it is not a lot to actually wrap on the trellis, but I am trying my best. And the sun is actually out, my viewers, and it is actually drizzling little bit. But I don't think any rain is going to fall because the place is not dark as how it should for the rain to actually fall. And the same way it was actually happening yesterday as well. Taking off the lower branches, smaller branches. So the more air flow or air circulation down at the lower part of the plant, it is much better for the plant, my viewers. I have to be searching for the stems that I need to take off and the ones that I am actually going to wrap on the trellis to grow up. So that's the way I actually do it, my viewers. So I am going to finish all of them. I'm going to show you guys a close-up view. So right there you guys can actually see. So this one over here right there started to bear, as you guys can see right there. So I am going to finish going straight along up there and over there as well, and then I will take you guys back. So stay tuned and keep watching. So welcome back now, my viewers. I actually just finished all of the plants, and this is the way they are looking, as I was actually showing you guys before. So this is the perfect way of training the tomato plants to go up on the trellis. You guys can actually see. So it is going to go straight up there, just like this, my viewers. So I'm going to keep on wrapping the card around the stem of the tomato and keep it along the string, go straight along up. So you guys can actually see. So all of the leaves that was actually, so I'm going to show you guys. So these leaf has just started to get affected by the fungus. So as you guys can see, so I am going to spray the plants now to actually prevent it from spreading. But as you guys can see how healthy all of the leaf that is actually on the tomato plants, and good air circulation, the wind can go through the plants very easily, coming straight along up here. So I am actually growing tomato, my viewers. I am not growing leaf or bush, so I don't want the tomatoes to be very thick and clustered. I need them to have good air circulation coming straight along up there. So this is one way of chelicing tomato, my viewers, and I'm going to show you guys the other way, so stay tuned. So as you guys can see, this is another way of chelicing tomato plants right here. So and this one is actually one string. I needed to support this branch right here with another string, and I need to support this one as well. But this is going to be one vine coming along right up. So this is another way of chelicing your tomato plants right there. And I'm going to spray the plants at this present moment, so you guys can stay tuned. So I just finished spraying the plants, my viewers. So I want to say to you all, thank you guys very much for watching. I really appreciate it so much. And thank you guys for your continuous support. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for a lot more videos. One love. So welcome back again, my viewers. So I am going to fertilize these plants and I'm going to take you guys along. So this is the final dose of fertilizer I am going to give to the cabbage plant. So someone was asking how much time do I fertilize my cabbage plants before harvest. So I want to explain that to you guys, so sorry about that. So while I am actually transplanting the cabbage plants, my viewers, I actually gave them some fertilizer. So I mix 1 bucket of goat manure with one of my handful of fertilizer in 1 bucket of goat fertilizer with 1/4 bucket of water. And then after I transplanted the cabbage seedlings, 1 week after transplanting, my viewers, I go ahead and I gave the cabbage plants 1 dose of fertilizer, as you guys can check in some of my previous videos. So 1 week after transplanting, I gave them some more fertilizer. And then 2 weeks after transplanting, I gave them some goat manure. And then 3 weeks after transplanting, you can do it 3 weeks. I do it 3 weeks to 4 weeks. I will actually give them the final dose of fertilizer. So I actually fertilize my cabbage plants 3 times with fertilizer and 2 times with goat manure. So that's the way I do it, my viewers. I mostly spray my cabbage plants with fungicide and insecticide 1 time weekly. Like every week, every 7 days, I spray my plants. My viewers, so that's the way I grow my cabbage plants to have a beautiful cabbage plant. But some of the time, the spray will actually come from off of the plant, like evaporate from off of the plant before the 7 days. And some of the time, my viewers, insect like caterpillar will start to eat the plants if the spray evaporate off of the leaf, my viewers, or wash off, because I actually do overhead watering when I'm actually watering the cabbage plant. But as you guys can see right here, these are some very beautiful cabbage, very big in sizes. As you guys can see, the leaves, that is actually right here, very wonderful. I went ahead this morning and I actually weed out the grass that was actually growing inside. So if you guys are actually seeing some stuff standing up inside, they are actually callaloo. I needed to harvest them and transplant some of them, but I actually spray them and I don't have anywhere to actually transplant them at the moment. So I spray them so they cannot eat. So I'm just letting them stay for another couple of days, and then I will actually harvest them and take them out and left the cabbage plants weed free. So what I will went ahead and do now, my viewers, I will just take up some of the fertilizer and I will throw it at each one of the plant root inside. And if you guys are hearing a little bit of noise, it is actually the water is actually running from the pipe. So I am just throwing the fertilizer at the tip of the leaf of the plant, my viewers. So whenever time I water, the water will actually run on the fertilizer and dissolve it and send it at the root of the plant. have some more to actually go down right down at the lower section to actually finish fertilize as well for the final dose of fertilizer. So that is it for today's video, and I want to say thank you guys so much for watching the videos. I really appreciate it so much. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. I really appreciate it, and I will always try my best and keep you guys keep on uploading great content. So one love to you all. Until next time, I'm out.